Hey, what's up everyone? So Alex here, we're back with another Othello board review today, and this would be Othello board review episode number 2. And of course, this is going to be about one of my most favorite Othello boards when I first started learning the game and also training the game back in 2008. They actually came out with this product. So this was launched in 2008, and it really impressed me as a very portable handheld board. So as opposed to perhaps what you might have on your phone app, this really gives you the physical feel in terms of how you could actually play the game, simulated on a small board. And this is extremely useful as a portable board. I used to use this on aeroplanes flying to certain championships, world championships, or Thailand, the regional championships. So I think this is a very special board. So let's jump right into the board review. So basically, you have the box over here. It's a bit dated, unfortunately. So this was one of my very first board back in 2008. So even though I didn't keep the box in the best condition, the board is actually in pristine condition, given that I haven't really used it that much. So you have the Othello design here. It says, so this is actually the Othello Kiwame Junior board. So that's the official product name. And of course, it's won a Good Design Award. If you look, there's the slogan, you need to learn a lifetime master, Othello. So that's Othello in Japanese characters, and this is kind of like a picture of the board of how it seems. So the special feature about this board as compared to other portable boards would be that other portable boards have loose pieces that you might lose along the way as you play, maybe on an aeroplane, on the car. It might drop everywhere. But the special thing about this board is all the pieces are actually nestled and connected to the board. There's no way it detaches unless you forcefully hit it. So this kind of small little focus picture over here indicates how the board works. It's kind of like a three-way axle for each row, in which you have a three-way, one as a green flat piece, another one as a white piece, another one as a black piece. So very interesting board, and it's called Othello Kiwame Junior. So it's Junior because it's the smaller version of it. There's a bigger version with concentric circles on a black disc, which I'll cover later in the other episodes, that is very specially made for actually the blind people to actually play the game. So yeah, that's very interesting, and definitely I know of somebody, a blind Othello player, who's actually kind of adapted this board into something that they could potentially use by placing stickers, like hard round stickers on top of each of the black discs, just to make it work, let them feel the texture difference between the white disc and the black disc. So let's take a look at the back of the box. So you have like the basic rules, the basic position, how to play the game. Yeah, you also have some basic information over here in terms of what's the special features of this board. You have the Japanese Othello Association information. You have some warning in terms of maintenance of the product, usage of the product, and of course this is interesting because the official Othello board was made in China, I think, and this is made in Thailand back in 2008 by Megahouse. So without further ado, let's just pick up the board. So unboxing. So when you open the board, you see this small little cardboard piece that kind of protects the board. So we'll put that aside and let's just slide out the board. So yeah, take a look at this board position. So the board, the look and feel is very shiny plastic, and obviously it's in pristine condition. You have the Othello logo top and bottom. And let's just press down. So it's almost like the old Wheel of Fortune, perhaps. When you press down, it flips up into the white disc. So basically, you get a white disc being reflected. And of course, if you were to press up, the other side is actually the black disc. So if you were to press it again just to make moves, you can press it to the white side as well. So let's just move the board into a starting position, the usual starting position. So yeah, basically this would be the starting position. And if I were to play a game on an aeroplane or in a car and I wanted to play with somebody next to me, I'll probably just play the first move as black, right? And then make the first move and flip the disc that is required and that's exactly what it would seem like. And I'll just pass the board over to my friend, who will then choose to play a white move, depending on where he wants to play. If it's a perpendicular opening, he'll just play it here, flip the disc, and pass the board back to me. So yeah, very interesting one over here, and definitely it's a very special product. It's very handheld, palm size, just about like maybe 10 centimeters to and fro by the side. So it's almost like a very squarish board, very compact, and you can also just hold it along the way. I've brought it on public transport to play before, so I think it's a very special board, and I really love this design. So definitely the Good Design Award is, what it deserves. And of course, cost-wise, let's talk about cost-wise. So cost-wise, I think back then in 2008 when it first launched, it was 999 Japanese yen. If you bought it locally, that relates to almost like 10 US dollars, maybe 14 to 15 Singapore dollars. But if you included shipping in terms of bringing it to your, locally in Singapore, or if you were to bring it to wherever you are, shipping would cost a lot more, and that cost would potentially ramp up to easily 30 or more than $30. So yeah, depending on how you choose to ship. And this used to be in cartons of 12, if I'm not wrong. So usually we bought it in a large quantity in cartons of 12. Maybe we bought like 48 boards. Some of these boards we actually gave away during the early days Singapore Othello Championships. I don't think this has been given away at the World Othello Championships, but if you went for the ones in Japan, you'll easily be able to find a booth within the event selling that product. So right now, if you wanted to buy this board, I would say that you could probably just visit the larger online sales platforms like Rakuten, the Japanese sales platform, maybe Amazon. They would also have it, just that you probably expect to pay a little bit more in terms of the price, since prices have gone up due to inflation or potentially shipping costs. So yeah, if you like the board, just go ahead and get it. So this is the Othello Kiwame Junior board, and yep, I'll try to keep it in the link and keep the link in the description below so that you can access it easily. And yeah, let me know what you think of this board in the comments below. And if you do have any boards that you would like me to review, feel free to let me know in the comments below. Thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next episode of the Othello review. So this has been the Othello Kiwame Junior board, and Alex signing off. Goodbye.